Jam is excitement. Ooh, jam. Jam is adventure. Ooh. Glamour and glitter, fashion and fame. Jam. Jam is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Whoa, jam. Jam. The music's contagious. Outrageous. Jam is my name. No one else is the same. Jam is my name. But we're the misfits. Our songs are bitter. We are the misfits. The misfits. And we're gonna get her. Jam. Jam. The music's contagious. Outrageous. Jam is my name. No one else is the same. Jam is my name. Jam.
And next, a group of performers that are truly outrageous, Jem and the Holograms.
Thank you! Thank you all! We're going to do our version of a number that was written way back in 1954, just around the time rock and roll first started.
Have you heard the latest word? They're playing it every place. Rockin' and rollin', reelin' and rockin', shaking up the human race. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever, rock and roll's here to stay. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever, no matter what they say. Kids all around adore the sound, setting the world aflame. Rockin' and a reelin', reelin' and a rockin', nothing's gonna be the same. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever, rock and roll's here to stay. Yeah, rock and roll forever, no matter what they say. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever.
Thanks! Looks like rock and roll is here to stay!
Boo! That was lousy! You got that song all wrong! You guys really stunk! Hey, Pop, cool out! I'll cool you out, Jack. You lay one hand on me and I'll punch out your lights.
Hey, did you guys check out that old guy who was rousing our set?
Let me in there. You can't go in there. You don't tell me what I can do. That song was all wrong.
What makes you such an authority on how we should be playing that song?
I'm an authority because I wrote the song when your daddy was in diapers. My name's Bobby Bailey.
Bobby Bailey? Bobby Bailey and the Tornadoes?
That's right, little girl. Me and the Tornadoes helped invent rock and roll. That song was meant to be played straight and simple, without those newfangled synthesizers, Moogs, and other electronic claptrap.
What good is a guitar? You can't plug it in.
Hey, kid, I'll show you the acoustic guitar that song was composed on. Well, this is the place. Been living here for the past 25 years. Third time this week they put up that sign. They keep putting it up. I keep ripping it down.
But if the building is condemned...
Hey, this building is in great shape. Me and the other tenants take good care of it.
So, why the condemned sign?
Because the weasel that owns this building needs an excuse to tear it down. Wants to build a factory in its place.
How relaxing.
You've sure got weird hobbies, Eric.
I think it looks like fun!
Once they're demolished, I'm going to build the biggest record album factory on the East Coast.
Wow!
Come on in. This apartment used to be a recording studio back in the early days of rock and roll. Right here is where me and the Tornadoes recorded all those gold records you're gawking at.
Why are we stopping?
This is it. The last building. Maybe you misfits can help me.
What's in it for us?
Yeah.
Once the record factory is up, the first album to be cut will be yours.
So what?
Big deal.
What does it matter where our next album is cut?
It matters because, well, it matters because I'm going to throw the biggest opening party bash you've ever seen. And the Misfits are going to perform the ceremonies.
All right!
Now you're
Yeah, for
talking.
sure!
Okay, so here's my plan.
Oh, plan schmam. Just knock it down. Like this.
Pizzazz, no! There are people in that building!
Jem will be right back after these messages. And now, back to Jem.
Pizzazz, give me those controls! I'll be sued! What's wrong with this crazy thing? It won't stop! It's out of control!
We better get out of here!
Let's go!
Move it, sister!
Is that Eric?
And guess who? The Misfits!
Raymond, you stupid turkey! There. That'll take care of it.
Not bad for a... I mean,
You mean you didn't realize anyone my age could move and think that quickly?
well, what I meant to say was...
Hey, don't dig yourself any deeper.
You stupid meatball! You just wrecked my cart, destroyed part of a public street, and you're parked in a no parking zone.
Would a $50 bill help solve this matter?
What? Attempted bribery of a police officer? I'm gonna be writing you enough tickets to fill my quota for the next 3 months.
Soon you and those other tenants are gonna be out on the streets!
Ow! Darn! Hit my finger!
Oh, I can help you fix those shutters.
I may be an old fossil to you, but I don't need some new wave space cadet to help me swing a hammer.
Fine, do it yourself then.
So, that's music, huh?
Jack, take a hike, Jack. Hit the road. Get out while you can before I make this place explode. Jack, take a walk, Jack. Disappear. Can't you take a hint? You're not wanted here. Pack your bags, move on out. Get, gone, go. Jack, take a hike, Jack. On your way. Hear me loud and clear. Take a hike today. Take a hike, Jack. Take a hike, Jack. Hit the road. Get out while you can before I make this place explode.
You see what I mean? Modern day rock and rollers are nothing but trouble.
Eric! What are you lazing around here for?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna clear out that tenement.
Just sit down and relax.
You know, that little concert we gave for the people in the tenement really shook them up. But it wasn't enough.
Like I said, ladies, an adequate start.
Adequate. We were downright irritating.
But I have plans that will get rid of the senior citizens for good. Hello there, fellas. Ladies, I'd like you to meet my secret weapons. Torch, Mickey, I'd like you both to meet the Misfits.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Now, Torch, save it for the tenants.
Eric Raymond is really playing dirty.
Hey, it could be a lot worse. Eric could bring back the Misfits and have them play their music.
Look out, Bobby!
right back after these messages. And now, back to Jem.
Look out!
Hey, pretty close call.
Yeah, pretty close.
Look! He's one of Eric's goons!
Let's get him!
Oh, it's too late. Eric must have hired a marathon runner.
Well, thanks, I guess.
That's okay. You would have done the same for me, wouldn't you?
I'm really worried about Kimber.
She's been acting very strangely.
What do you mean?
Kimber Benton spending the past 8 hours doing research in the court's public archives?
You're right. I hope she's not sick.
Here she comes.
I've got it! I figured out how to save Bobby Bailey's apartment building.
1 second. Keep your shirt on.
I've got it.
Got what?
According to these real estate records, in 1958, your neighborhood was zoned as a residential area.
So?
So no one can build a factory in a residential area. Not even Eric Raymond.
Yeah, that is good news. Not bad for a new wave space cadet, huh?
To what do I owe the unexpected pleasure of your company?
Oh, let's skip the small talk, Eric. Your plans for demolishing the tenement are finished.
It's my property.
According to the zoning laws, Bobby's tenement is in a residential zone.
Residential?
That's right. And that means no factories.
And speaking of zoning laws, the 4 of you are on my property. I am now officially telling you to leave.
A pleasure.
Don't worry, boys. The battle isn't lost yet. I'm a big fan of your work in City Hall, Councilman Sanford.
Right, Raymond. Let's skip the small talk and get down to what it is you want from me.
Well, Councilman Sanford, I have a proposition to make.
Hold it, Raymond. All right, Raymond. What's this proposition?
Phase 1 of my proposition.
You have a way with words, Eric. Go on.
Well, Councilman Sanford.
Call me Carl.
Well, Carl, I'd be happy to contribute this money to your re-election fund if you could help me out with a little problem I have.
I'm always eager to help out public-spirited citizens.
There's a tenement building I own that's in a residential zone. Now, if a law could be passed to change that residential zone to a commercial zone...
And Councilman Sanford says that the rezoning law should affect the areas between East 28th Street and East 48th Street.
That tears it. That Sanford guy's no councilman, he's a con artist.
We can't give up.
Forget it. You can't fight City Hall.
We gave it our best shot, Kimber.
That's the ball game, Kimber. We tried.
I guess Eric Raymond just beat us this time. You're all talking like it's over. Well, I'm not about to give up.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know yet. All I know is I'm not quitting now.
That girl sounds determined.
That's my sister. Are you ready?
Just a second. Doing a documentary was a great idea, Jim.
Well, if they're gonna tear down Bobby's building, the least we can do is make a video about the place for posterity.
Okay, I'm all set. 3, 2, 1, you're on.
We're standing outside a building that used to be one of the first rock and roll recording studios in the world. Rock and roll was born in the United States in the early 1950s. Some of the rock and roll pioneers made their first recordings right here in this room. Now, while the technology is more sophisticated today, there's something unique about the energy and style of the early rock and rollers. Today's rockers owe a lot to the musicians who created rock and roll in this very room. This building is going to be torn down.
Cut. That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap to a lot of history. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Well, at least we've got the videotape. You know, I know a few people who might even be able to get this tape on the air.
While you can tear down a building, you can't destroy the history and the heritage of the pioneering musicians who created rock and roll.
Boy, Dad, I didn't know people your age knew anything about rock and roll. Think there's anything we could do to save that building?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Your time has run out. You've lost the battle.
Don't rub it in, turkey!
Get out of my way, Bailey. We're coming through.
Not so fast, Raymond! This building is our home. Has been for 25 years.
This ought to be fun.
We're serious, Raymond. Dead serious.
The law is against you.
Since when has Eric Raymond cared about obeying the law?
All right, you've been warned. Let's roll! We're coming through!
Before you demolish the building, you're going to have to demolish us!
Wait! Stop the bulldozers! You can't demolish the building! As of right now, it's against the law!
Hold it! Stop your engines!
It's all in this document! Tell him, Mr. Wellington!
She's right, Mr. Raymond. I'm the head of the city's historical society. And because Mr. Bailey has assembled his own small museum of rock and roll history, this building has been declared an historical landmark.
An historical landmark can never be demolished.
Why, you little...
We won! We won!
Congratulations!
And you. Through it all, you're the only one who never gave up hope. And then you came up with the idea that saved everything. Guess you're never too old to learn.
Or too young.
Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't you get it in bed?
Yeah, that is a great idea.
It's traditional to say, do away with the old.
It's traditional to say, make way for the new.
But I say, let's not forget the past, baby. Let's not forget where we came from. Let's make the memories last, baby. Let's not forget the past. If you think yesterday doesn't matter now, if you think today is all that counts, well, baby, think again. Let's not forget the past, baby. Let's not forget where we came from. Let's make the memories last, baby. Let's not forget the past. Let's not forget the past. Let's not forget the past. Whoa, yeah.
And now a special repeat performance of the Misfits' latest concert hit.
Jack, take a hike, Jack. Hit the road. Get out while you can before I make this place explode. Jack, take a walk, Jack. Disappear. Can't you take take a hint. You're not wanted here. Pack your bags, move on out. Get, gone, go. Jack, take a hike, Jack. On your way. Hear me loud and clear. Take a hike today. Take a hike, Jack. Take a hike, Jack. Hit the road. Get out while you can before I make this place explode.
Jem will be right back after these messages.
And now another look at Jem and the Hologram's outrageous video hit.
Have you heard the latest word? They're playing it every place. Rocking and rolling, feeling and rocking, shaking up the human race. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever. Rock and roll's here to stay. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever. No matter what they say. Kids all around adore the sound, setting the world aflame. Rocking and a reeling and a rocking. Nothing's gonna be the same. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever. Rock and roll's here to stay. Yeah, rock and roll forever, no matter what they say. Rock and roll forever, rock and roll forever. Rock and roll forever.
Oh, look! A power line fell down.
I'll just push it out of the way.
Don't touch that wire. Any fallen power line could be live and dangerous. If you see a fallen power line, call the police or the power company right away.
And don't touch it. You could get the shock of your life.
We didn't realize it was dangerous. But now we know the right thing to do.
And doing the right thing makes you a superstar.
Jam is excitement. Ooh, jam is adventure.